Lie down. Take good care of yourself. Pull your knees to your chest. Just hug them in. And close your eyes. Melt your shoulders. And see, without dictating how you should breathe, just discover how you are breathing. Sliding your hands onto your knees, continue breathing as you already are, and circle your knees, being guided by your hands. Massaging the lower intestines, the lower back and sacrum, as the hips start to fill with synovial fluid inside the joint capsules, and go the other way. Taking it really easy and making a decision to take it easy throughout class in whatever way that presents itself, being really kind to your body and its needs, which can mean working to your edge, right? For some of us, we need that. And others, we need to do maybe 70, 50%. Hold on to your right shin, send your left leg up and flex and point the foot. This is a big thing for me in pickleball, and probably that's a mirror of everything for me, but I go all out and it's just a bad strategy. I am being reminded often to only work at about 70%. Flex your left foot and circle from the root of the thigh. And go the other way. Hold the leg there in the center and firm the muscles strongly, affirming. And then send that left leg all the way down to the earth and let it settle. There's this guy at Pickle, pull your right knee in, and he is the only one. I bounce around a lot at the like when the other person's going to serve, and then circle the knee the other way. And he's the only one who says, "Hey Sarah, are you settled?" And I'm often not. I'm often like doing like 8,000 things, and I love it. I'm always like, "Yes, settled," and it's a reminder. So I want to share that reminder and invite you guys to settle. Pull your knee open to the right. Hold from below, right at the, like above the knee, kind of lower thigh, and push your hand into the leg and the leg into the hand, becoming your own resistance machine. This may bring the sensation into the hip. Feel that empowering isometric contraction. And then move the hand out of the way and just notice the thigh opens more, perhaps, or whatever it is for you. And then bring the hand to the inner leg and push the leg into the hand, and the hand into the leg. And notice which muscles engage. For me, there are many. In the pelvic floor and the abdomen. And increase your intensity here. Here we do want to ramp it up to about 100. Both hand and leg pushing as hard as they get into one another. And then let it relax open. Let the foot come to the ground with the knee flayed, that inner thigh splayed up toward the ceiling, like a fillet, the knee opening. Just notice kind of like a wide tree. Let's sweep the arms back overhead and flex the heels of the hands so that they're pressing the wall behind you and the fingers down toward the floor. Stretching the wrist there. Extend through your left leg long and firm it up like you were going to stand on it. And maybe in my case, I needed to move it more into the midline as I imagine it becoming the trunk of my tree, the roots. And then open the palms and reach out through all 10 fingers. Bend the elbows into a goalpost and push them into the floor with the fist directly over the elbows. Push those elbows down and release. Let's do 10 pulses here. 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Then take your right hand to your right knee, lift it up, hug it to your body, shift your hips over to the right, reach your right arm open, and let that right leg just fall to the left. Look out over the right hand. Melt your shoulders down. Reach through your left toes and out through the crown of the head. Feel that linear line, that streamline. And rotate around that center pole. Letting your ribs rest on the floor. Fill the entire body with breath. Right arm heavy, it begins to circle down, out in front of you and all the way around, and keep that heavy quality to the arm, that soggy, waterlogged quality as it circles around, tracking it with your face, head. One more time. As it moves its way to the right, let it roll your whole spine to center. Pull both knees up into your body again. Hug in, rocking ever so slightly right and left across the sacral plate. Adjusting the knees closer or farther away to reach different parts of that plate of your back. Intuitive movement here. Hopefully as a baby you had a chance to do a lot of this. Wind relieving, moving around, exploring the body with curiosity. And then hold the front of your left shin, reach up with the right foot and flex and point. Be delighted in the ability to move your toes, to flex them and point them to whatever extent you can. Notice the gorgeous muscles in the shin and calves supporting this ankle. Hold a nice strong flex and tighten your muscles. Feel how they are so powerful. And the muscles are these glucose machines, stores, right? They help us store glucose. Circle the leg, energy stores. And they have their whole little own ecosystem. And go the other way. There are communicators in the muscles, energy communicators that help regulate our blood sugar, our energy levels, our power. Hold the leg still in the center and then send it down and settle it into the ground. Take a breath in, and I love that. Just settle as the shoulders melt. The left knee pulls in close, guided by your hands. Circle that knee. Directing synovial fluid into the hip capsule. And go the other way. I love that as we use our body shows up. Like as we move, we get more lubrication to move more so that moving feels better. It's like the ingredients that we need show up once we take an action. Hold the front of your left shin. Open the knee up to the left. Bring your hand underneath that upper knee, thigh area and press out. Abduction. Meeting your power. So the hand meets the leg with the same pressure that the leg meets the hand. And ramp it up as strongly as you feel comfortable. Give it, get it, get it, get it. And then let it soften. And then bring your hand inside the knee, but a little higher, so you're not putting strain on the knee itself. And a deduction, adduction, push leg into hand, hand into legs, and really ramp it up. Feel the muscles coming to scaffold this action, coming to support it. Oh, muscles in your tummy, in your pelvic floor, in your butt. Who knows what else? And then let it open. Rest the foot down, leave the knee splayed open, and reach your arms back like tree pose, but flex the heels of your hands away from you. Extend through your right leg as though it were roots and trunk. Keep excavating as you move your diaphragm, rib cage back. And then open the hands, spreading all 10 fingers. Bend the elbows, hands resting behind you on the floor. Elbows go to goalpost, backs of the hands on the ground overhead, and slide the fingertips together in a diamond shape and apart back to a goalpost. Slide using the floor and return to a goalpost on your back. Continue for 8 more of these. And then stretch the arms again. Circle them down, grab the left shin and hug that knee in. Shift your hips over to the left, reach your left arm open, and left knee falls to the right side of the body. Extend through your right toes and out the crown of the head, and relax the shoulders onto the floor. Deep breath in. Soften the left side of the rib cage as you exhale. Look out to the left hand. Roll that left hip away from the waist and begin to circle that left arm down, overhead and around. Soggy quality. Dense. Solid. Just circle the arm. Opening up chest, back, shoulder. And as you reach out to the left again, let this roll you onto your back. Reach up for your feet or ankles. Happy baby here. Rocking left and right. Place your left foot on the ground and massage your right ankle below the ankle bone and around the ankle bone on the inside. In the ditch behind the inner ankle bone is the master kidney point, kidney 3. And as you rub this point, send love into the Chinese definition of kidneys. The kidney meridian is our Jing, our life force energy. And the soul of the kidneys is called the Zhe, and that is our destiny. So life force energy, destiny. Massaging that here. That important energy which is tied to our narrative, our plot in this life. Here to help sustain it. And then rub where you would have a bunion if you were to have a bunion on the inner edge of the foot. This is our blood point. It's a very important blood cleaning point. And then just a little bit over to the right there between the first and second toe, but on the footbed, top of the foot. This is an ancestral blood point, liver point here, clearing our line, our bloodline here, rubbing and clearing so that we have all the gifts from our ancestors and clearing out the things that we can let go. And then put that foot down on the ground. Oh my God, Taylor's coming in from India, you guys. What? Oh my gosh. Give her a big shout out. She's in Taylor from India. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. Welcome. Oh my God. Hi. Love you. Okay. Grab your left foot, inner ankle, and rub below that inner left ankle bone. And then behind it, in that ditch, this master kidney point here. So is it good for your actual kidneys? It sure is. But we're also nourishing that life force energy, the energy tied to our destiny that sustains us through this life. It's a river that nourishes our endocrines, all our hormones, our bones, the longevity of our bones, and our brain, the brains that live in our head and our heart and our stomachs. It's brain matter in all those places, fed by the spring of the river of the kidneys. And then moving up to where you would have a bunion right there and rub there, this very important blood nourishing point, this well of nourishment that springs up through the body. This is the spleen meridian. And the spleen meridian goes up, feeding us with sweetness, with energy, with clean blood. And then move over between the first and second toe right on the footbed and rub there, this ancestral blood point. We're all a product of our ancestors fighting for us to be here. What is that strength? What is that guidance? What is inside us that is that powerful and strong? And what maybe do we now know we can let go of? Rubbing that point with gratitude, with curiosity, with intention. And then shake, give your legs a shake out. Mine are in the air and I'm just letting them flop around. Shake, shake, shake. And blow out through your lips. And then you're gonna roll to your right side and up onto your hands and knees. Pad your knees as needed and begin to cat-cow here. Inhaling into the cow position. As we exhale into the cat, I want you to spend extra time there, lifting the waistline up. Right at the waistline of the back body are those kidneys, those little beans. You want to really spread them, give them space. As you inhale, notice they might feel a little compressed in this back bend. Hopefully they don't, but just notice if they do. And I want your focus there at the back waist as you move through these two positions. And think of this as kidney nourishing. And this can be quite literal, helping to innervate the kidneys. Very important filters. It can be more metaphysical life force energy that sustains us, that feeds our bones from a Chinese medicine perspective, our brain, our hormones. It's the most important resource for life force. Life force. The Jing is said to be formed at the conception of our life. It is the metaphor, the example often used is it is the sand in our hourglass. And if you feel so called to make this a circle, to really massage that back waist area, please do. Moving in whatever way your body intuitively feels will feed this spring, this foundational, formative energy. Tending to your soil here. Or perhaps you stay with that linear iteration. I don't know. Find your way. Maybe if you haven't closed your eyes, close them. Anything goes here. Creating stillness, if that's what you want, what it's called for. Letting the hips drop back, letting the head lower. Or please keep moving. Sounds are welcome. Humming, singing. What do you need? What feeds this life force energy which it sustained you and will continue to do so? What ancestral resources are in there? Which ones? And which ones can you release from this pack? Easing your way onto all fours and to downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. Spend some time nurturing your dog here, stretching through the heels, bringing blood flow into the ankles and calves. And these beautiful feet that have walked you this far, have brought you to this moment, brought us all together. Start to walk those feet forward to the hands at the top of the mat. Bending the knees, pulling the heart through. Exhale, fold and drop your head. Widen your stance. Catch your elbows in the center of your palms. Bend the knees and swing right and left. Shaking the head out as you want. Place the other hand in front, other forearm in front. Breathe in deeply. Slowly exhale, letting the hands flop down where they are. Releasing years of tension, of struggle, of fighting yourself. Big breath, sigh out, Coming to fingertips, toe heel your feet together. Admire your feet, these strong warriors that they are. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to rise up tall. Grab hold of your left wrist, pull up and over to the right, look up to the left. Turn your left palm up. Feel that crescent shape. Lifting the bottom of your ribs toward the top. Push down, grab the right wrist up and over to the left. Rib cage supports reach. Inhale, reach up through both hands. Open your heart here. Open the chest. Reach through your fingers. What is your prayer? Fold forward. Inhale, looking up, step back with just your left foot. Reach your right arm up. Twist. Be very careful, especially if your knee hurts. Drop that left knee down. Only do what you can. Reach back for your left foot in whatever way you can. You hold it or you don't. Look up to the right. Release your back foot. Place both hands down and straighten your front leg. Flex through the front foot, please. Come on your fingertips to give yourself a little space. If you'd like to, roll your leg right and left. Pull your heart forward. Shine it forward with a prayer. Bend your right knee, standing split, left leg goes high. Drop your head. Bend the top leg. Turn that knee up toward the sky. Walk your left hand out to the left. Maybe reach back with your right hand. Maybe, be careful. Hold that left foot and maybe turn that knee up more, but be mindful. Release the hand, extend the toes. Square your hip, place your left foot down. Inhale, look up. Step back with your right foot, left arm high. Breathe as you rotate your ribs to the sky. Feel the prayer in the heart calling forward. Lower your right knee carefully. Reach back for the foot, whatever that means for your body. Rotate your chest up and look up. Relax your jaw and breathe. Release carefully, bring your left hand down, straighten out that front leg. Come on your fingertips or blocks. Rotate the leg if you like, or hold it still. Shine your heart forward.
They need to be free. They need to explore more where they want to be. We cannot be keepers of anyone's key. We have to love in a way that sets them free. And darling, believe me, there will come a time when the earth will shake and the stars will align, and you won't have to beg for anyone's time. So trust
Standing split. Feeling high.
will be fine.
Bend the knee, open up the hip. Move your right hand more to the right. Reach with your left hand, perhaps, be careful, for your right foot and turn the right knee up. Or any variation of this where you feel safe and stretchy. Releasing that foot, send the leg up high. Turn the hip down and stand with the feet together. Inhale, lift your heart. Fold forward, please drop your head. Palms to the earth, get grounded. Inhale, look forward. Slide your left foot back, right foot back to plank. Feel powerful. Turn on your lats, lengthen your neck in all directions. Thighs squeezing strong. Bum engaged, tiptoes. Bend the elbows, hover above the earth. Point your toes, roll the heart through the shoulders. Beam the light from the heart forward. Roll over the toes, lift the buttocks. Gaze between your feet, admiring your strong, strong body. It's gotten you here. Breathe through your nose. Become one with the breath. This duet between you and the universe here. Move into that dance. Right leg to the sky. Draw your knee to your nose. Right leg high. Draw your knee to your nose. Right leg high. Crescent lunge, right foot steps through. Inhale to rest. Back knee dips and lengthens and dips and lengthens. For 3 and 2. And dip it down. Straighten, reach your left hand to ground. Right arm, again, simple twist. Right arm high. Right hand to the floor. Turn to face the left edge of your mat. Bend the left knee, whatever amount feels right. Right toes to the sky. Spine is tall in this variation. Firm your right leg. Feel the inner groins of the right leg extending. Draw your sits bones together. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand way out in front of that foot. Half move. Left leg. High, strong. Shine out through the chest. Shavasana variation. Bending that top leg if you'd like. I'm on my right foot. Reaching back from my left. Maybe. Stretching in that quad. Set it free. Beautiful, you guys. Bring the left hand down. Turn to face the mat. Step back, plank. Find center. Push down through the fingertips to lift weight out of the wrists. Turn on your lats. Squeeze your butt. Bend the elbows to hover just above the earth. Roll over the toes. Shine the heart through. See it bright like the sun. Roll over the toes. Butt in the air. Pelvic floor lifted, belly engaged, throat slightly, ever so slightly closed for that victorious breath. Left leg lifts, knee to nose. Left leg lifts, knee to nose. Left leg lifts, step it through, crescent rise. Back knee dips and lengthen and dips and dips and dips. One more dip. Lengthen, reach the right hand forward, left arm high. Open the chest, upward. Left hand down, turn to the right edge of the mat. Bend the right leg, flex your left toes up. Stay here, draw sits bones together, lift the heart. Kind of like a frog extended, like the right knee's in a frog and the left leg is like a silly frog. You ever seen this? They're like half a squat, but their legs kind of like, what's it doing over there? Look to the front of the mat. Stay as low as you can. Left foot is forward. Launch right up into half moon, right arm high. We open the chest here. Maybe Shavasana, bending that back leg to hold or not hold the foot is an option. Either way, shining through the chest, letting that prayer emerge out of the heart. Extend that right leg, right hand down, step back with your right foot, left foot plank. Feel your power here. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Curl into that back bend. Downward facing dog. Eyes resting between the feet, breathing. Looking up to the front of the mat, we're going to jump into a squat. So your feet can go wider than your hands. If you can jump through, coming into just a full frog squat here, Malasana, elbows inside the knees. Have your butt at a level where your knees don't feel pressure. So that could be here or down here, wherever you're good. Try to lengthen the spine, lifting through the head. Feel the pelvic floor muscles strong and rock perhaps through the feet, lifting one heel and then the other. And then see if you can balance on the balls of the feet. Lower the heels, see if you can pump up 3 times here. 1, 2. It's not easy for me. And then lower the heels. It's kind of fun. Push the hands into the ground, lift your seat up. Sorry about the sound, you guys. And hang here. Grab your big toes with the first 2 fingers. My feet are as wide as the mat. Inhale, looking up, and then fold. Bend the elbows wide, shoulder blades on the back. Nice long legs here, rotating inward spiral, widening the sits bones apart will help release any back stiffness. While we're here, toe heel your feet in until they're only as wide as your hips, but keep holding those toes, pulling up on the fingers, pressing down with the toes. Head like a heavy, heavy, heavy bowling ball. Imagine those holes in the bowling ball, just letting all the garbage in the head sift out and keeping all the good brains. Looking up on an inhale, slide your hands all the way under your feet until you hit the wrist bones and look up. And then fold here. Can you create some traction for your wrists as you squish your feet into your hands? Can you pull up with the forearms and make space for your wrists to feel good? Let out sound on your next exhale. Ha. Breathe in deeply, pulling up whatever is ready. Ha. Let it go. Flip the hands over. Place them on the ground. Inhale, lift halfway up. Hands to your hips. Inhale, rise. Stand here. Relax the shoulders. Relax your tushy. Relax your knees, your ankles, your toes. Gravity's got you. Don't need to grip so hard. Relax your left elbow, your right wrist, your left index finger, your right pinky finger. Feel the earth below your feet and the arches rising up to meet you. Feel the head aligned, reaching up to the sky. So heel your feet without looking at them until they're directly under your hips. Flex the right heel off the floor and lift the right knee. You can open the eyes and guide the foot into whatever kind of tree you are right now, you'd like to be. Placing that foot in the inner left leg somewhere. Hands to heart center. In fact, hold your hands over your heart, pressing palms against the body. What is that heart song? As though your hands already know, reach them up to the sky and let them express whatever music it lives in the heart. Trust that frequency is going where it needs to be heard, where it must be shared. Bring the arms down. Utkatasana, standing on both feet, squat low. Raise and lower your heels 3 to 5 times. Pushing down through that right foot, lifting that left heel, rise, finding tree. Whatever that looks like, whatever kind of tree that is today. Arms open wide, and then the hands close in over the heart, palms over the chest. Find grip through the outer hips to help the tree grow. Push through the right big toe. Feel the crown of the head. Carrying the message of the heart song, the hands sing upward. They open their own expression of the heart, carrying its message. Fueled by the energy of that kidney and the spirit of the heart, that kidney river. Hands come down, knee goes forward, 2 feet down, chair pose.
Don't get in your way.
Sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, wrap them over your head. Release years of struggle that your shoulders have been holding. Big breath, big release. Ha. What's that burden? Ha.
From yourself by being like somebody else. You are tied, crashing over.
Shake out what needs shaken. Release the hands to the earth. Raise the heels, place the knees on the arms. Option to fly. Pulling the feet up, whatever way they want to go today. When you're ready to land, put them on the ground. Malasana. Navasana, butt comes to the ground. Raise the legs up. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. Hold. Tummy in, strong ribs closed. Lower to Ardha Navasana and jackknife up. Let's do 10 or so here. 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice, you guys. 3, looking tough. 2, you guys, good. Hold up and squeeze that. Squeeze that. Let's take it back to plow. Toes behind you, grab your mat. Walk your shoulders in. Bend your knees, let them rest. Walk your hands up toward your shoulders. If you really want, you can bring your thumbs with your fingers. That's tradition. If you want, take the legs up. And maybe there's room for the hands to progress up toward the bra area. Mine, by the way, are nowhere near there. You're actually right at my kidneys. And holding there, which I'm enjoying. Thinking of my hands as these medicine packs. Nurturing, loving, life force energy. Gazes at the toes, which are extending up toward the sky. Back when I was young and dumb, naive, I would say that the tummy should not look like a Shar-Pei here, that it should be firm because you're not squishing the tummy. But I didn't know. I didn't know that the skin gets loose and Shar-Pei-like anyway. No matter how hard you squeeze it. People should have told me to be quiet.
Let me be like water.
Switch your grip. Thumbs turn toward the spine, fingers wrap around the waist, and you come down into bridge. Feet align parallel. Bridge pose. Move your chest toward your face and your knees toward the front of the mat. Tummy is doing whatever it's doing. How about that? But it does firm in the shape, and you pull your heart back, your knees forward. My hands are just relaxed. I'm using my shoulders, but you can also, and it's recommended to use your hands if you want, grabbing the mat or interlace, but I just don't want to right now. Neck soft. I like that it's playing all these water songs. Kidney meridian is a water meridian, along with the bladder meridian partner. And water is, as we know, it's never gone. It evaporates and comes back in different forms. It's unstoppable. It will always find a way. That is our true essence. Widen the shoulders. Slowly descend. Toe heel your feet together. Let the knees open wide. Place a hand on the belly and a hand on the heart. Breathe. Taking your right hand, you can put your left hand just to the side, starting on the right lowest rib. Bring your fingers to the rib cage, go to the bottom of it, all the way to the right. And you're going to sweep your right hand to the center line. So from the outside to the center. That's it. Right and center. Okay, now we're going to kind of like a gentle plow. Now left hand's going to do the same. Find the bottom of the left rib and press from the left to the center. Like a Zamboni, from the left to the center. Okay, Zamboni is the perfect thing. And then go down, just like one hand width, right hand. 2 to 3 Zambonis from the right to the left, to the center, from the right to the center. And the center is the gully, and then the left, as we clear our lymph here. The lymphatic system, the subtle, fascinating system which works through the fascial network, clearing the toxins out of our body, and continue down this path. I'm now in line with the navel, my right hand Zamboni, and then my left. Now, as you push lymph into the gully, the center line where it gets cleaned by the heart, you'll notice there are some chunkier parts or stuck parts. You just want to wait those out. Don't push too hard. Don't force. And sometimes you're going to be like, oh, the gully really needs a second. And keep making your way down. And now below the belly button. You'll find that some areas are really resistant. Don't force. Maybe use a lighter touch. Maybe there's areas you don't like. Maybe use a lighter touch. A more loving touch. And you're going to go down to where the hip bones are, no further than there. And then with your right hand, you're going to sweep from the center, from the gully, up at the bottom of the ribs to the left, emptying the toxins from the spleen. Now bring your hands to your pubic bone, this bone above your vagina, and you're going to pulse there, pump. Like push 2 hands together and pump down. I'm pumping about 3 to 4 pounds here of weight, like pump, pressure, pump, pump, pump. And this moves the lymph. It's like a pump. It's a pump that wakes it up, helps it to flow. And now I'm going to reach as far as I can with my left hand on top of my right to my right inner thigh, groin area. And I'm going to pull up, still working at the skin, up to that hip bone, the right hip bone where it is, and sweep off to the right. So I'm pulling straight up from the groin, go line straight up and across right above the hip bone. Up, over to the right now. And now the left side. Down, grab the groin. Not like Michael Jackson grabbed, just like, or not like the other guy, but just soft, super superficial, and off to the left. Just above the hip bone. And then sweep that spleen, empty that trash again. Go to your armpit and gently pump right at the base of the armpit. This is the axilla pump, armpit pump for the lymph. This is super important for our breast tissue. Other side. We want to keep all the toxins out of these lymph. Well, sorry, let me rephrase. Moving through the lymph and staying clear, not living here, just moving through. And then the right hand's going to go up the right side, cross that armpit over the breast to the heart, where you just drop it off. Right hand's going up my left side, over the armpit breast tissue into the center. A couple of these sweeps here. And then left hand reaches across, same thing on the right side. Up that right side, cross the tissue, leave it at the heart. Leave it in the gully of the center. Spleen, dump out that lymph. Fingers come to the collarbones and pump from the inner edge of the collarbone out. This is another pump. So there are these strategic pumps throughout the body that pump lymph. And now you're going to take your palms to the base of the skull on the sides of the neck and stroke only down. So you're going to stroke from there down with the palms, down to the shoulders and off. This one might feel tingly. Take your fingertips to the bottom of the chin and sweep back behind the ears. This also helps define the jaw, as well as move lymph. And then sweep your spleen again. Brush across the forehead, softly, sweetly, like a kind, loving figure would do, just sweeping across your forehead. Maybe sweeping this to your little girl, your lost parts, your abandoned parts, saying, I love you. I've missed you. I love you. Missed you. You might be sad or alone. You might be happy. Don't know. I love you. I've missed you. One more time, sweep the spleen. Placing the hand back on the heart and the belly. Straighten your legs. Roll them in and out. Helping the body clear whatever needs clearing. Take a huge cleansing breath in. Sip more through the nose. Take another sip. Exhale with sound. Sigh her out. Ha. Breathe in. Take another sip. Another sip. Ah. Cleansing out. Deep breath in. Another sip. Another sip. Sigh as much as you need to and make your way to Shavasana. It is a miracle to have found a body to live in this life, to be here on the planet together. Gift of this body. We practice here turning it over. Clinging less tightly so that we can experience liberation. We can taste freedom and love. there's any part of you holding on, still talking, let it know you see it, that it's okay, it wants another moment of your time. And then let go. Let go. Inviting in love. Take a deep breath. Giving it back as you exhale. It's an even exchange. Breathe it in. Send it back. Never really leaves. It's like water. Breathe it in. Exchange it out. The arms sweep any way you want. Move and stretch. Curling into a ball, roll to the side, cuddle in. And breathe strategically, wisely into your back. With extra concentration on that back waist, nourishing those kidneys, that life force. Helping to preserve, to slow down the grains of time. We nourish this life force energy with food, with water, with love, with respect. Pushing down into the earth, feel its solid ground as you rise, finding a seat. The seat can hold you, firming the sits bones to the earth. Let the spine grow tall. Feel the chest open, unguarded. Raise the arms up. Again, calling in, sending out. Calling in, sending out. Bring the hands into the heart as a prayer. Place the thumbs right into the chest bone. Elbows wide, right and left. Feeling, helping tune your fork, tuning fork here, and the clarity of your message. Your signal sharp and clear. One Om together. Inhale. Oh. Thumbs to forehead center. We bow to the heart song with great reverence, with great love. We feed our life force energy. We feed it by honoring one another. The gift of this practice, the gift of our time, our concentration and focus.
Sweet, cool summer breeze whispers through my hair.
Sitting up tall.
Hello.
Go forth, you guys.
I am here.
I love you.
Felt.
Have a beautiful day. Annalena, I'll
You
see you
are held.
tomorrow. Bye, guys. I love you.